Previously on The Amazing Spider-Man, Doctor Doom, the new Sorcerer Supreme, has chosen Spider-Man to take his place as Earth's champion against the 8 Signs of Sitrak, the godlike siblings who have the power of time, pain and death. So Doom provides Peter the arcane armor and 8 life-restoring reeds. So with no other choice left, Peter goes against the Signs. While dealing with the gruesome deaths, Peter has already defeated 5 Signs and he only uses 4 reeds. But in the 5th challenge, while he was dealing with Syra, Peter witnesses all the deaths of countless people, everyone he cares: Aunt May, his ex MJ, his current girlfriend Shay, Black Cat, Randy, Jonah, Miles. Everyone dies in a horrific way, and Peter realized no matter how hard he tries, he can't stop their destiny. He is only delaying the inevitable, and Peter finally gives up being Spider-Man. The death Phil Coulson also approached Peter to convince him to return to his role, but upon seeing his entire life, the death himself is also feeling sad. But when the 6th sign, Gradius, shows up to challenge the champion, Peter didn't show up, and instead of him, Juggernaut and his allies, the X-Men, show up to stop Gradius. And during this mess, Peter has returned to his old flame, Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat. But while Peter is enjoying his tension-free life, the entire world has been put into a great chaos. Doctor Strange tries to warn Peter about the upcoming threat, the Blight, that will destroy everyone Peter cares for, and their fate will be worse than death. But Peter doesn't care anymore. He knows everything will eventually die. He can't change their fate, even though the X-Men and Juggernaut have managed to defeat Gradius. But right at that time, Gradius is murdered by his brother Calix, who has infected by the dark influence known as the Blight. And not only that, his rotten dogs are now attacking several of Peter's loved ones, and Peter will be responsible for their deaths. And the worst part is, Calix has unleashed the Blight to New York City, turning the citizens against each other. Even the X-Men, who were supposed to defend the Earth, are also infected, except Juggernaut, who is unaffected due to his connections to Sitrak. So the corrupted X-Men then jump on Juggernaut to end his life. But none of these are affecting Peter. He knows he cannot save them. But when he sees his Aunt May, Randy, his girlfriend Shay, and a random people have lost their lives, it snaps Peter's mind. So he then gives up his remaining reeds to save their lives, and he returned to fulfill his duty to save the Earth from the Blight. And with Kyra, he enters into the Crimson Cosmos to convince Sitrak to help them destroy Blight. But as they arrive there, they see Calix has killed all of his siblings, and he goes to kill his own father. But as they try to approach him, Spider-Man is killed. Calix breaks his neck. All hope is lost. There is no reed left to revive Peter this time. And then Death Phil Coulson arrives to take Peter's soul. Welcome to ComicsTube YouTube channel. In today's video, we will review Chapter 69 of The Amazing Spider-Man 8 Deaths of Spider-Man Part 9. You can get all the previous parts on this playlist. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe and turn on the notifications to never miss any future uploads. Please like, comment and share. All the text and images are owned by its respected company. You can support them by purchasing it digitally or from any offline stores. The issue opens up in the middle of the chaos. The Soul Rot has infected everyone in this city. The X-Men are killing Juggernaut. He tries to convince them to snap out of it. He doesn't want to fight them, as Juggernaut fears he might kill his own friends. But the situation is only getting worse, as now the Blight itself has entered the Earth, and there is nothing can save them now. In the Crimson Cosmos, the evil Calix appears in front of his sister, and he is surprised seeing Kyra's sudden change. She didn't care about the humans. She also hates her father, but now she cares for him. Calix doesn't want to kill her, but she gives him no choice. Kyra tries to convince Calix that what he is doing is wrong. The Blight was never meant to find this realm, but Calix says the Blight's power is all they need. Their father fears it. He wanted his children to obey his words, follow his path, but no more. He will speak directly to his father, and if he doesn't want to give his throne, accept his defeat, then he will kill him. Calix leaves Kyra alone, and she is also surprised that she cares for humans. And then the Death Coulson appears. He knows what Kyra is going through, but it is too late to discover her capacity to care about people. Late for Spider-Man at least. Kyra knows she cannot stop death, but she believes this is all wrong. Her father Sitrak is the most powerful of the Quintessence. He yields to no one and to nothing. So why does he not fight back against Calix? Meanwhile, at the feast center, Aunt May, Randy and Shay are going through the chaos. Everyone is fighting, killing each other. Aunt May gets worried for Peter. There is no sign of him, but right now they have to deal with the others. May tries to stop them, but suddenly a bright light falls upon the crowd, and suddenly they begin their sense. The blight's influence has removed. They return to their normal state, and the savior is the Sorcerer Supreme, Dr. Doom, and with him, the Psyche of Strange is also here. Seeing the chaos, he suggests Doom to meet with Cyttorak and convince him to restore the Covenant. But Doom says they are beyond that, so instead they should wipe this city from the face of the earth before the blight can infect more cities. And it drives Strange mad, as it was Doom's duty to accept the Covenant, but instead he transferred his job to Spider-Man, and now he is dead. And because of Doom, the entire planet is doomed, and it creates an argument and then a fight between Strange and Dr. Doom. Cyttorak sat in his throne, doing nothing, while his son Calix is hurting him, trying to kill his own father. The Science and Cyttorak do not care for humans' lives until one day Spider-Man enters the game and their perspective change. He cannot move his body because Cyttorak is paralyzed by loss. He has failed love, love for a friend, for a partner, for a hero. That's what Cyttorak and Kyra are feeling right now. Love for life is the only meaning that can be found in a meaningless universe. And then Kyra gets an idea. He tells Dave she would strike a bargain with the Reeds, the power of immortality of a sign of Cyttorak, to restore Spider-Man's life. So Death warns Kyra. This is not a simple trait, it's a sacrifice. But Kyra has made up her mind. She has to save Peter Parker's life. So Death calls on, then begins to take a note and starts the procedure, the willing transfer of Crimson Essence of Kyra, of the god Cyttorak, to subject's mortal form. Immortality traded for the remaining days of one mortal life. Death knows it is a mistake. He can't allow this in the name of love. But it's not Kyra's love for Peter Parker, but Spider-Man's love for all of them. And Kyra sacrifices her immortality to save Spider-Man's life. Peter comes back to life. He doesn't know what to say. Thanking her doesn't seem big enough. So Kyra says, don't say anything. Instead, simply become what he must to defend those people that Peter cared the most. Become a weapon and shed the role of pain. Become strength, incarnate, become unstoppable, become Juggernaut. On the other side, Calix almost succeeds to kill his own father. But before he could make the finishing blow, something draws his attention and he stops himself. And it is the Amazing Spider-Man who transformed into Juggernaut. Peter has become a god to defend the earth from the evil blight and Calix. And with this, the chapter 69 of The Amazing Spider-Man comes to a close. So which part you like the most? Please let me know on the comment section down below. And please like this video and do subscribe, as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.